Hello, YouTube. This is Football Takeover, coming at you with a quarterback tier ranking list. I know these are dying, but this is my first type of video like this, and I just kind of want to get my feet in the water before, I do some other stuff that I plan to do. So yeah, let's get into it. Um, First off, we have Alex Smith. He's not going to be playing for maybe the rest of his career. But before that, he was playing pretty average to above average. If there was a tier right in the middle of here, I would put him there. But for right now, we're gonna put him in average. Um, Ben Roethlisberger, yeah, he did throw for over 5,000 yards, but he doesn't really have the same borderline elite to elite talent that he used to. So I'm gonna put him in great. Next up is Drew Brees, and I'm gonna get some hate for this, but I'm gonna put him in borderline elite. Remember, this is based on going into the season this year. This isn't all time. If it was all time, he'd definitely be in elite. But since this is right now, he is borderline elite. I feel like he, I mean, yes, all the milestones and stuff that he completed last year, but I just feel like, he's showing some signs of aging and he can't play at that high level forever. So right now he's borderline elite. Next is Cam Newton. Uh, Sometimes he can play below average. Other times he plays borderline elite. So I'm putting him in above average. Derek Carr below average. Um, I hate Derek Carr. I don't hate him, but he's kind of he's not my type of quarterback, and he's I just don't like how he plays and stuff. And he blocked me on Instagram, so yeah. Follow my Instagram, by the way. Link is in the description. Um, Kirk Cousins, I'm gonna put him in above. I don't know. He kind of shit the bed and played above average to, average to below average the final parts of the season. Should I? Should I put him in the average? If there's a tier right here, I'd put him there. Ah, yeah, I'll put him here. All right. Jameis Winston below average. Is there really anything to say about that? He's Jameis Winston. Nothing else really to it. Uh, Dak Prescott. Oh, where should he go? Hmm. I feel like he should go. You see, he's an above average game manager, but that's all he is. He's a game manager. He can't really take over games. I'm putting him in average. Sam Darnold. Um, right now I feel he's average. You know, 2,700 passing yards, I think, last year. 17 touchdowns to 15 interceptions. Not bad for a rookie quarterback who had that cast to work with. But yeah. Uh, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I feel like he's an average quarterback. He's not bad, but he's not above average. I mean, sometimes he could play elite. Like last season, like the first three games, I want to say. So yeah. Nick Foles. Uh, I'm gonna get some people mad. Uh, Kind of like borderline average, above average maybe. I'm putting him here. Eli Manning. Right now, he's not as bad as people say. He's not trash, but ah, 4,200 4,300 passing yards last year, 22 interceptions. Touchdowns. I want to see. Uh, 12 interceptions, I think. I don't know. Um, yeah, he's not as bad as some people say, but I'm putting him right here. Uh, Jared Goff. Um, hmm. I'm putting him above average. He's low tier above average. I know that will get some people mad, but you know that's just how he plays. He kind of stopped. I mean, he kind of didn't really play well through December, January, and the Super Bowl. So yeah, um, Matt Ryan, borderline elite. I think he's borderline elite. Um, I think he's very underrated. Threw for 4,800 yards. I forgot how many touchdowns, but I think he's pretty good. People don't give him the credit that he deserves, even though he did choke away that Super Bowl, and he kind of is a choke artist. But still, he's a borderline elite quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo, ooh, put him average. Yeah, I know some people will get mad at that, but what have you really seen from him that'll say he's an above average, great, borderline elite quarterback? You haven't really seen nothing from him. Joe Flacco, um, again, like Eli Manning, not as bad as people say he is, but I would just put him in below average. Case Keenum, um, hmm, he kind of limited that Broncos offense, but also he's not that bad. Uh, he's up here in below average. Maybe he could sneak into average. I don't know. Lamar Jackson, as a passer, is below average. Until he improves that game, he's going to stay in below average. I know he's a great runner, but he doesn't really do much with the football in his hands. I mean, out of his hands. Uh, Josh Allen. Um, I really like Josh Allen. I like his throw power. He showed some signs of improvement throughout the later half of the season. I'm putting him in average. Philip Rivers, um, borderline elite to great. I'll put him here and see how the list turns out. Maybe I'll move him around. Um, Andrew Luck. Ooh, this is where I'm gonna get some people mad. I'm putting him in elite. I love Andrew Luck. I'm not a Colts fan, but I really love what he does. What quarterbacks can you successfully say that you could put them on that team and they will be as good as he was last year? There's none. Or there's if there is, there's very few. So that's my thoughts on it. Baker Mayfield, above average. Um, did I put him in great? No, not yet. I like his potential. He could potentially be in great, borderline elite, maybe even elite. But for right now, he's an above average quarterback. We've only seen 1 year of him, so you can't really judge him too much. Marcus Mariota, below average. Health is a very big thing for me, and if you can't stay healthy, what kind of use do you have to me? You know? Yeah. Mitch, kissing titties, Trubisky. I think he's above average. I think he could do the same thing as what Jared Goff does, Nick Foles, or Kirk Cousins. I'll put him above average. Patrick Mahomes, easy, elite. I think he's the best quarterback in the NFL right now. That's a very strong opinion, but I think so. Um, hmm. Andy Dalton. This is tough. I'm putting him in average. I'm not a Bengals fan, But should I? Hmm. He's very low tier, below average. I'm just put him there. You know, he hasn't really produced since 2015, but I mean, he's not bad. Russell Wilson, he got the big contract. Do I think he's worth all that money? No, but he's very high tier, borderline elite. Aaron Rodgers, this is gonna get some people pissed off, but I'm put him in borderline elite. I don't think he's elite. I think he's showing signs of aging. If this was 4 years ago, 3-2, yeah, I would have put him up here, but he's showing some signs of aging. So right now he's borderline elite. Josh Rosen, uh, I want to put in an unknown, but I like some things I saw from him. So yeah, I'd stick him in average. Matthew Stafford is above average for me. Good passer. If this was like 2 years ago, he'd be put in great, but he's above average for right now. Ryan Tannehill, health is a very big thing for me. If this was purely talent based, he'd be put up here. But since this is this takes everything into a factor, passing wise, he's down here since his health is a big issue. Tom Brady, I'll put him in the elite. No, I think he's aging. Yeah, I'm putting him in borderline elite. Uh, Deshaun Watson. Um, hmm, do I put him in the average? He's very low tier above average. I not as high as him as some people are. I don't think his arm strength is particularly. It doesn't blow me away. Uh, he makes some plays, but I just think he needs to show more consistency. Carson Wentz, he got paid all that money to be an above average quarterback, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, and all these guys are unknown. You can't really judge them since they have not went into the league yet. Um, I guess I'll like rank these right now. So Patrick Mahomes ahead of Andrew Luck. From here, I think Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Philip Rivers. No, I think Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Philip Rivers, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan. Actually, I'm putting Aaron Rodgers above Philip Rivers. Um, Ben Roethlisberger. He's kind of a tweener. That's why I put this great tier here. Um, all right. So above average, who's the best out of here? I think it is Matthew Stafford, Cam Newton, um, hmm, Baker Mayfield. I want to say. Uh, ooh, do I put Nick Foles? Hmm, this is really tough. Uh, I'm gonna put Jared Goff above here. I think Jared Goff could do as much stuff as Kirk Cousins does. I'm putting Nick Foles ahead of Carson Wentz. I think the Eagles should have kept Nick Foles. I think he would have been a more of a threat. in the playoffs, then Nick Foles, then it's Mitch Trubisky, and then it's Deshaun Watson. Average. Um, I'm putting if Alex Smith comes back and plays like how he did last year, I think he's right over here. Dak Prescott right over there. Um, Jimmy Garoppolo right here. Ryan Fitz. No, Sam Darnold's ahead of him. Uh, Josh Allen is also ahead of what's his face? Ryan Fitzpatrick. Then it's Andy Dalton. Then it's Josh Rosen. In the below average list, um, hmm, who would I rather have out of all of these? I think would be Eli Manning, Case Keenum, um, Derek Carr, Jameis Winston. Oh wait, Joe Flacco's here too. Eli Manning, Joe Flacco, Case Keenum, Derek Carr, Lamar Jackson, um, hmm, Jameis Winston, Mariota, and Tannehill. And for these guys, I'm leaving them like this. Still unknown. We don't know what's gonna happen yet. But yeah, this is my quarterback tier ranking list. If you like the video, maybe subscribe, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, still do all three of those things. Make sure to check out my Instagram and to check out my other videos that I will be doing soon. Thank you and have a good day.